The coughing got better to a certain degree, and then it went bad again. I mean, really bad. So when the QT device was introduced, I just knew intuitively it was like, yes, I have to have that. I got the QT device, and all it took was 2 weeks. Yes, the cough disappeared completely in 2 weeks. I mean, it was like incredible. I could talk on the phone without the coughing. I could be among public, out in the public without people looking at me, what's going on with her.
Hey, Mette, thank you so much for coming to spend some time with me today.
Hi, Tracy. It's so wonderful to meet you person to person. And
Oh, you too.
It's wonderful.
Got a nice tan going on there, girl.
I went to the beach today.
Oh, lucky. Is it close?
Yeah, I live close. Yeah, I did so much clearing work the last 2 days. I said, I need to go to the beach, just float.
Oh, nice. So you actually go out in the water and just float in the water on a raft?
No, just on my back.
Oh, that sounds beautiful.
Yeah, just on my back. I just float.
Is it warm?
Mm-hmm. Beautiful and warm. It's like bathtub water, actually. Today it was. Today it really was hot. Yeah.
Okay, I'm jealous.
Where
All right.
Where are you?
I'm in California. I'm about 50 minutes from the beach, but our water isn't warm.
I know it is, and I lived there for 30 years. Where do you live?
I live in what's called the South Bay. So it's the Bay Area, but it's south. So I live in a small little town called San Martin, which is about half an hour south of San Jose.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Where did you live?
I lived in Rancho Palos Verdes, which is down by Redondo Beach.
Oh, okay.
Monica, but the water there wasn't hot either, honey.
Oh.
No. So I know.
That's awesome. So Mette, can you tell us a little bit about your health prior to coming to QHS?
Well, okay, so here's the interesting thing is that I've been a facilitator for healing energy for over 20 years. So I never went to a doctor. I always did my own healing. But then when I got in 2016, I was infected. My bronchial got hit. I was up in Seattle during the winter, and I got so sick in my bronchial, and it had to do a lot with the energies there, but it also had to do with the weather. The moist went into my bones. Started coughing like crazy. I mean, it was so horrible. My grandkids, they were just so scared whenever I started the coughing. I finally had to leave because I was getting worse and worse. And now, okay, so I'd also been a smoker for 52 years.
Oh, wow.
And so I left, and it got better for a while, and I just kept with all the treatments and my healing stuff and all of that. And then when I was starting to detox a lot more on a much deeper level. It got so bad that I could not speak for more than 2 minutes at a time before I would start that cough. And it sounded like I was at my deathbed, really. It was horrible.
Wow.
No one had ever heard anything like it. It's like, oh my God. And it was to the point where I couldn't go in with company because I felt so bad. So I isolated myself even further. And in my spiritual work, as it was the work that I'm doing, I wasn't very much out in the public. I really wanted to stay away from all the energies out there, because I was constantly working on other planes. But anyway, so and then I also got very strongly, if I want to make the ascension, I have to stop smoking.
Hmm. Well, that's a cool download.
It was. So I quit overnight after 52 years, and the coughing got better to a certain degree, and then it went bad again. I mean, really bad. So when the QT device was introduced, I just knew intuitively it was like, yes, I have to have that, because I'd also been shown about 10 years ago that all my organs, my entire system had been more or less burnt out. And it was amazing that I'm even alive, but it was the spiritual work that kept me there. I didn't go to doctors. I would have been diagnosed with so much had I done that. So I got the QT device, and all it took was 2 weeks. And it
What?
disappeared.
The cough disappeared in 2 weeks.
Everything. Yes, the cough disappeared completely in 2 weeks.
Wow. And how long had you been struggling with it?
For 7 years.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, 7 years. But I'd also, so I thought a lot about it afterwards, and I've been healing all the emotions. So I had done so much clearing on the emotional part, because that is vital in any healing. And it was just ready. I had the right frequency come in.
So I'm imagining it to like you cultivated your soil just perfectly.
Yes.
So that then the plant just blooms.
It could just bloom or like that. I mean, it was like incredible. I could talk on the phone without the coughing. I could be among public, out in the public without people looking at me, what's going on with her, because it wasn't contagious, but you try and tell that to people, right?
Oh, right. Especially
And
nowadays.
especially in the last 3 years, right? So I'm so glad that was. So I've been free of the smoking now for 2 years, but I started the QT device in September, so it's been 9 months.
Okay, awesome.
So that was the major thing. That was the really major thing. And then I kind of got to a place where I didn't know if it was really working anymore, what was going on. So when Darlene offered to do the hair testing, I said, okay, this is a way for me to get to see what's going on internally. And so that was the very first one that you got to see, with a lot of chronic stuff. Okay, so as you can scroll, you can see all the chronic, and that basically, and the black severe chronic.
So this is 10/18/22, visit 1.
Right. So this is all from the smoking, how I was.
Wow.
Right. See how bad it was?
Oh yeah, that's amazing. Look at, it's like blue, black, a little teeny bit of green.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And I had been like that for years. So, I mean, it was just incredible, truly, that I hadn't developed anything. Yeah.
The one on the right, was this just the recent one, visit 4?
That was visit 4, also the hair sample. That was of the hair sample. I had moved then into balance.
That's amazing. I can't see the month. Is it in February?
That was in, I think that was in February, right? 12 December to October 22, and the other one is
February.
Yeah.
Okay. So look at how you moved from chronic to balance, that whole first page, the whole into almost the whole entire second page. Wow, this is amazing.
Isn't that amazing? Yeah.
And I'm sure like this one that got worse, that one probably is what they're working on. So I think a lot of it's worse before better.
Yes, or it's with any healings. I was
Mhm.
always, I remember that so well from
Wow,
the beginning.
that's
Then you
amazing.
then you can go to, so okay, so then I was thinking, you know what? I want to do the personal testing with her, be there in person. So in March, I was still in the lymph nodes. I was into number 5, which you don't want to be in the 5, the red. Now on the lymph in the May, it was the lymph node. It's now gone down to a 2.
Wow. That means your body is clearing out the junk.
It's clearing out all the junk. Look at that. I mean, when you look back at the other ones from chronic and see where I am now internally.
Wow, that is so cool.
It's amazing. I mean, that QT device for the frequency, it's just so amazing. But the thing is, it heals cell by cell. So it takes a long time. We don't know all the stuff that's, or how damaged our body truly has been.
Mhm. How are you feeling?
I feel great. I feel really great. I walk about 2 miles a day now, and but I do it in spurts. I still dealing with respiratory, so the respiratory has gone down from, I think it went from a 4 to a 3, the respiratory.
Okay.
But I'm still, so that is still healing, and it's great. I do 2 miles all combined. It's 2 miles a day, so I'm very happy with that.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
wonderful.
so it's great. And then also I had on my left arm, and I think that had to do with the blood. I had an incredible rash from from the bottom of my fingers, from here all the way up to about here, and it's almost gone now.
Oh, wow. How long did you have it?
That I had for about 5 or 6 years.
Wow. And that's almost gone.
And that is almost gone now. Yeah. But what's interesting with that didn't start clearing up until I called in the amplification of the frequency. I don't know if you heard me I was on the call, and I said I called in the energies and vibration frequencies and energetic signatures of the Q arc
Okay.
to restore my emotional, mental, physical, and spiritual body into its divine organic blueprint of perfection, of wholeness and health. That is when the arm started clearing up.
Wow.
So
That is amazing. So I've heard Ron Giles say stuff about commanding his body to receive the frequencies better and things like that. So
powerful, powerful, powerful. You do that. Yes. People don't realize, we don't realize the power we hold. And it's our intent, our pure intent is what drives the frequency in the voice.
wow.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to write that one up and have that stay like with my journal, my daily journal, so I can use that. That's
Yeah,
a good one.
I sent it to a couple of people.
Oh, go ahead and send it to me. You have my email.
I'll send it to you. I'll send it to you. And it's really, and I've been doing that. I did it yesterday. I didn't do it today because I was doing something else today, and divine recalibration today, because I lay down every day for a couple of hours with my team. So I've been at this for about over 20 years. So
Wow.
yeah, but but the QT device amplifies the work that you do. It amplifies everything that you do with it. Yeah. So
That's
it's
so cool.
incredible. Yeah.
You're amazing. Like I just like your energy and what you stand for. It's so fun.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. So now taking all this wisdom and knowledge and experience that you've gathered through the decades and applying it to a do-over after the Q arc, what are you going to do? What excites you about that?
Well, I'm going to tell you, I'm actually toothless and I have dentures. And I've had it for the last 6 months. And I can't wait to get in the Q arc so I can start eating, because these are for show. They're really not, they're not permanent. And so I can enjoy eating food again, and that I can enjoy talking again publicly. It's uncomfortable talking for me with them,
Aw.
but it has been an incredible learning experience for me, because now I can actually go out in public. Yeah, I don't go out, only when I on my walk in the evening. When I take them out and I can walk around here, and it doesn't bother me, even when I meet people, because it has nothing to do with who I am whatsoever.
Yeah.
But so as I've been saying to a friend of mine, you know what? Those teeth that I'm going to be getting are going to be treated like royalty.
Yeah. That's
They're
good.
going to be treated like royalty. So I can't wait. That's my main point. That's my main thing. And then after that, it is sharing it with the world, being part of that, bringing it out to the world. And I have a grandson that's type 1 diabetes, very young one. He was diagnosed at 18 months, and
Oh my gosh.
autism. And
Aw.
to be able to present this to them at that time later on, they don't know what I'm involved in, but
Yeah.
it's there's so many that's in need, which we all know. And it's so wonderful to hear all the testimonials from people. I mean, you just break down crying at times listening to those testimonials from people. Yeah.
And oh my gosh, like I have the best job ever being able to feel their joy
Yes.
and
Isn't that the best thing? It's like I remember when I first started my healing practice, and when people got healed, or it was like I would be dancing and jumping up and down out pure joy, because that joy is so addictive. It's like, yes, yes, good, yes. Not the ego concept, just pure joy for them.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like you have this secret that you know what's possible and you get to share it.
Yeah. Exactly.
That's cool. Well, it sounds like you're already well on your way and well established to be able to take it to the next level. What's
Mhm.
your first meal going to be? What do you really want to eat? I'm just curious.
Believe it or not, lettuce salads. I have not been able. I love salads, and I haven't been able, because I only have my bottom teeth that chew, and it touches the palate on my denture, so it
Ah,
doesn't. I can't chew that, and that is basically, believe it or not, I'm looking forward to a huge, beautiful salad with all kinds of crunchy stuff in there. I can eat.
oh, that's so fabulous. I can't wait to see you eat that salad. I love salad. I used to have a show on YouTube a long time ago called Salad and Wine, where
Oh,
I
you're
would
kidding.
make a bunch of different salads and have a glass of wine when I was doing it. And it was just a silly hobby, the fun
Oh,
thing.
but how fun.
But yeah, I love salad.
Yeah,
Amazing.
yeah. I used to eat salads all the time. That was be my dinners. I make a big salad and I put mango in there and I put all kinds of stuff in there. So that's what I'm really looking forward to eating again. Yeah, I am.
Oh, fabulous. Well, Salt Lake City better be ready for you.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, Mette, I am so excited to meet you. You're just a lovely being, and I'm so
So
happy to
easy.
hear that you're having amazing results.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. I wanted to share with other people, letting people know truly, even if you don't see it necessarily, it's going on internally. Every cell by cell is being healed internally. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Good for
thank
you.
you
Well,
for giving
I'm
me the
looking
platform.
I'm looking forward to having you back for part 2
Okay, yeah.
after the
Oh
QR.
yeah. Then make certain that we're going to take picture of me without my teeth, and then we're going to have the picture of me coming out with my teeth.
Okay.
Like the difference in the look.
Yeah, that'll be fun to see because you have a beautiful smile. I mean, they look beautiful.
I know. Yeah, they do. They do look beautiful. They do. I'm very happy for that. Thank
All
you.
right, my darling. Have a beautiful day, and I'll see you
I
next
will.
time.
You too, Tracy. Okay.
Thank you.
Bless you. And your energies are beautiful too, by the way.
Aw,
Yeah,
thank
it
you.
is. It is very beautiful. Yeah.